Hi, so I thought I'd make a video for my vlog just to update you guys on how things are going. This is Roxy, who's very squirmy right now, so I'll put her down. Anyway, I just thought I would let you know how things are going with the whole vegan, the bodybuilding thing. It's going well. Like I've done almost all the workouts now. I've got a 4 days a week plan. So I go on a Monday, on a Wednesday, a Thursday, and a Saturday. So because I started on Thursday, I haven't done them all yet. So today's the final one I haven't done. So I'm quite excited to have a go. I've really enjoyed all the ones so far. Today is arms hypertrophy, so it's going to be lots of reps, lower weight, and it should be quite fun. I have enjoyed them. I think I spend longer at the gym than I have before now, because when I used to go, I didn't have much of a program at all. I was kind of like winging it, I guess, and I would just do sets of things that I knew I enjoyed. So things like I would do, I can't even think of any things, TD, I think it's called, and it's basically you would start with deadlifts and then you go into cleans and sort of complexes I would do, and I really enjoyed doing them, and it's good fun, but I wasn't seeing any progression, obviously, because it was just a case of something to keep me busy and for the sake of working out. Whereas now I feel good because I know it's being meticulously monitored. Every time I go, I have to keep a record of what each weight I'm doing and the number of reps and blah blah blah. And then as I go on throughout the time, they're going to be monitored, and things will be adjusted to make sure it's all going well. So as far as I'm concerned, the actual lifting side of the program is going really well. I'm really enjoying that. The side that I'm finding a little bit harder, and it's not really a surprise because who knew that being a vegan and having to get loads of protein was going to be difficult, but I'm finding the nutrition side very hard. Just because of that, I looked up when I first got the plan, and I looked up I found out I had to basically have 40 grams of protein 3 to 4 times a day, and I can't have it less than that, and I can't have it more spread out as you would as anyone else would because of the vegan thing, because the type of protein I'm having. So I looked up high protein vegan meals, and turns out high protein for a vegan is like 18 grams. So it was really hard to find anything that would be high protein enough to work. So I have had to alter it slightly, and I basically have lots of protein shakes. So in a day, typically at the moment, I start my day with a bowl of homemade granola. It's a cup really, and put it into a bowl, and a cup of almond milk, and then I have a protein shake, which is 2 scoops of myprotein.com. They have a vegan blend, and I have that and a banana blended up with a little bit of this strawberry flavouring that you get for it with your protein shakes. And I find the protein shakes quite hard to take. They taste a bit like if you were at the beach and you were having a picnic and you got sand in your food. It's kind of like that. Like, it's not very nice. It's the texture rather than the taste that's horrible. But I'm now getting used to it more. Like, I find that my tolerance for it has gone up a lot for sure. And so I'm having one of those in the morning. So that's got 2 scoops of protein in it. So that is 45 grams of protein. And then with my granola and almond milk, it's a little bit more. And then I have like a snack at break time, which is usually another protein shake, just 30 grams. And I have, and again, this is probably a bit off. This is what I mean. I'm still struggling to get it all and to work it all out, because I had my macros thing. That's new to me. I'm not really sure how to work out macros. So it's all a learning curve. So protein shake, and usually like a piece of fruit. Sharon fruit's my fruit of choice this week. And then at lunchtime, I'll have a bean stew with rice and usually an orange. That's quite high in protein as well. And lunchtime and break time are quite close together in the way my job works, so that's quite good. I say playtime, you can tell I'm a teacher, right? And then usually I'll come home from work about 5, and I'll have 2 scoops again of protein shake and the banana again, and some dates and some peanut butter, and that'll be like my evening thing. So that's kind of what I'm having. And I seem to still be going over on my calories all the time, so I'm struggling to get it right. But if anyone has any tips for getting in lots of protein as a vegan in a tasty way, that would be good, because actually all these things I'm okay with, but there's not many deviations that I can have, and I'm finding that weekdays seem to be okay, but I think weekends are quite hard, because I would like to have something a bit more fun on a weekend, like go out for brunch with friends or that kind of thing, just because it's 7 months till my show, so it's not like I'm in any huge rush, but I don't want to be like taking the mick with what I'm eating. So yeah, it's tricky. I'm kind of finding it a bit of a learning curve. But I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the experience. I think the hardest part is going to be not drinking very much. Not that I drink loads, but just if I go out for a night out, I have one coming up this weekend, it's tricky that I won't be able to, I mean, I can drink actually at these things, but I just have to drink not very much and understand that the calories will have an impact on my overall calorie intake and take that off my totals and that kind of thing, which is only tricky because I seem to be going over my calorie intake even without alcohol. So I think if you put alcohol into the mix, it's going to be difficult to stay on track. So yeah, I'm going to have to find a way to make that work, or just not drink, one of the two. Anyway, that's my update for this week. I have lost, well, now your weight does fluctuate a lot because it will, because weight does for various reasons. But when I've lost 1 kilogram, apparently, so I'm quite pleased with that. But I don't think that's not necessarily. I mean, you always lose a lot more in the first bit, and it always comes on kind of thick and fast, and then it goes down. So I'm not very much. I mean, and also the goal is not to lose dramatic amounts of weight. It's to lose body fat, obviously, and not muscle, and it's to do it very gradually. So, and that's not my goal, you know, to lose rapid amounts of weight. But it's like, you know, it was going to happen if you start a new regime, and also because I cycle to school every day for, I cycle for at least an hour a day, so that's going to add up as well as the weightlifting and the actual bodybuilding part. So yeah, I had the holiday where I wasn't doing that. I am doing that, so it's inevitable that I will lose some weight. So anyway, that's my update. I will update again next week. Have a nice day. Bye.